According to Forbes, Jack Ma's net worth is estimated to be worth over 40 billion as of this video. But it wasn't always like this for him. He grew up poor in communist China, failed his uni entrance exam twice, was rejected from dozens of jobs including one at KFC before finding success with his third internet company called Alibaba, which is China's answer to Amazon. A sheer factor behind Jack Ma's success was the quality of his habits that allowed him to power through failures and adversities he was going through at that time, despite all of the things he had against him. And that's why in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 success habits that made Jack Ma a billionaire. So make sure to pay close attention if you're somebody who want to get a step closer to reaching your dream right now. So without further ado, let's go on to the first habit, which is use the power of LQ. Jack Ma mentions how intelligence, yes, it's important. Emotional intelligence, yes, it's important. However, he said what you also got to have is LQ, which stands for love. You see, he goes on to talk about how a machine does not have a heart, a machine does not have a soul, and a machine does not have a belief. And in this digital era, the way things are moving towards artificial intelligence right now, he says it's important to come from a place of compassion and love and connections, of which a machine cannot replace. As after all, in this black and white world, true colors show. So he said it's important to display this LQ if you want to be a true leader and grow a successful business. In fact, the CEO of Starbucks, Howard Schultz, was once quoted saying how we are not in the coffee business serving people, but we are in the people business serving coffee. You got to ask yourself right now, how can I humanize my business in this black and white world? How can I show more compassion compared to my competitors? How can I be more human and real and authentic in this artificial world? That's the first habit. The second habit is to never reinvent the wheel. Despite this, I see so many people out there trying to figure out themselves, wasting all these hours researching, when in fact you just got to simply ask. You got to be able to willing to listen to other people who failed and who knows exactly what not to do in your current situation. So be a humble student, put your hands up and ask for help. As Jack Ma says, if you want to be successful, learn from other people's mistakes. Don't learn from their success stories. And this is why he's got a routine between 6 p.m. and 12 a.m. He specifically mentions how he'd rather, instead of switching his brain off, he focuses on making himself smarter, stronger, or something that broadens his network during this period of time. And also another thing that Jack Ma does, because he lives by this philosophy, is he believes in the idea of friendly competition. Ma does not see his competitors as enemies. He sees them as friends that he can actually learn from and grow from, so he knows exactly what to do and what not to do. You too inside there, you got to become a hungry student of life. Learn from people who've gone out there, made the mistakes, and be willing to ask for help. Let's go on to the third habit, which is to set yourself up to win. Jack Ma was quoted saying this, how the next 30 years are critical for the world. Every technological revolution takes about 50 years. In the first 20 years, we witnessed the rise of technology giants like eBay, Facebook, Alibaba, and Google. This is good, but now we need to focus on what comes next. The reason why Jack Ma became so successful in his own rights, he's got this habit of setting himself up to win. He's sitting down, planning in advance, what is he going to do if there are adversities, obstacles in his way. I like to call this principle the if-then principle. It's about acknowledging that life is full of obstacles. There's no denying that, no matter how positive you think about it. So prepare yourself in advance. What are you going to do? If you face procrastination, then what are you going to do? Set the deck in your favor, so no matter what, you'll still do whatever it takes. So it's all about planning in advance. As after all, if you fail to plan, well, then plan to fail. Let's go on to the fourth habit, which is be relentlessly solution focused. This is what Jack Ma said. He said, if you don't give up, you still have a chance. Giving up is the greatest failure. One of the habits that Jack Ma has is his ability to not see problems as a problem, but instead as a gift. He sees them as an opportunity in which that he can actually excel from. And he powers through it no matter what. In fact, Jack Ma said how opportunities lie in the place where the complaints are. So he views problems, complaints differently, and he moves forwards despite how he truly feels. He's always focusing on the solution because he understands what you focus on expands. So if you focus on issues right now, if you complain about your current situation right now, That's what acts as a glue that keeps you tied to it. So you got to focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Let's go on to a final habit, which is regularly connect to your why. Jack Ma said how no matter how tough the chase is, you should always have the dream you saw on the first day. It'll keep you motivated and rescue you from any weak thoughts. Think about why you began your journey. What was the catalyst? What was the belief you had? And connect to that on a daily basis. This is what Jack Ma does to keep himself lit every single day, to keep himself fresh every single day, to keep himself humble to the process, as Jack Ma believes that this is the key to staying motivated and being allergic to weak thoughts in your mind. He acknowledges that little voice will be there, that thing that tries to pin you in your current situation and try to stop you from moving forwards. But he realizes to be able to overcome this, you got to connect to a bigger purpose, your why in life. So connect to something that's bigger beyond yourself, that keeps you lit every single day. These are the 5 success habits that make Jack Ma a billionaire. I hope you found today's video helpful. If you have, Insider, be sure to do me a favor right now and share this video with friends and loved ones. Why? Because life is all about paying it forwards. So do me a favor and actually share this video right now to the people who need to hear this message. Like this video if you like this video, and comment below in regards to any questions, feedback you may have. And as always, follow your heart, my friend, and take action and go live the life you're truly born to live. I'll see you on the next video soon. Take care.